he couldn't wake me. And he said, you know, I was going to call the rescue squad because, man, you were waking up.
Yeah, good evening again, Brian. I heard you talking with somebody. You were telling your story, so I knew that you were still doing okay and doing good, and that's a good thing. Good evening to you.
Yeah, thanks, Fred. I appreciate that. Yep. Yeah, I do. I feel like a different person. You know, I can't go back, so I can only go forward, right?
That's it.
Now, Brian, was it you that had the 80-meter vertical out in the yard? Over.
I'm sorry?
I was asking you if you was the one that had the 80-meter vertical out in the front yard.
No, it was not me. I think it was Mac.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was now I was talking with. Somebody had a full-size 80 out in the front yard vertical.
Oh no, I've got a vertical for 80, Chris, but it ain't in the front yard. It ain't full size.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was. They had the insulator at the bottom of it, and I had to ask Dave about it.
That's kind of the story of your life, right, Mac?
Yeah, that's me.
Coming up short or what?
Yeah, not full size.
Yeah, not full size, Brian. I haven't reached puberty yet.
Have you tried duct tape and popsicle sticks?
Well,
Count on somebody to take a swipe at you.
The devil.
I was thinking about the popsicle sticks, Chris.
That'll work.
That's me. I've got the 80 meter out there in the field, full length on the insulators, WA4DB.
Yeah, but you're the reason I'm looking for insulators. It's all your fault.
Oh gosh, I've been accused of that before.
Hey, Chris, you can always climb a pole and steal them.
Well, I'll tell you what, on the interim here, I'll see if I can find where I got those things. Like I say, they're order them in pairs, and they're like about $35 a piece, and they're pretty good.
Dave, did those have a stud out of each end already, or did you have to do something there?
No, actually, they're both have the input for bolt or female ends on each side. I just stuck a 12-inch 3/4 bolt on the bottom of them and put them in the cement there, and on the top just welded a plate, welded the tower base to it, and stuck them on the top there, and just put them in the cement, and away you go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they've already hit 60, 70 mile an hour winds with the first full-size vertical, which is Roan 25, and it didn't even budge them.
Wow. It's in your front yard?
No, it's actually out in the field. I've got some LMF 7H coax going out to the field about 150 foot away from the house, which hits the tower, and then from the tower, it's about 70 foot from the tower to the vertical. And that's another piece of 7/8" LDF 50.
Oh, you got hardline feeding it.
Oh yeah, I got it buried through conduit.
Tell you what, I love that stuff, man. I mean, you can do so much with it. I have a bunch of 7/8 here. Not 7/8, excuse me, 1/2 inch. That guys have given me along the way, and I'll tell you what, I love that.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to go if you got access to it. I used to be in the tower business there and cell towers and stuff like that, and I used to get a ton of that stuff, which was excess from the guys, and they knew I liked it, and they would drop off a half a reel or two to me once in a while, and we did appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and for the half-inch, yeah, I've got a ton of connectors for it, for the half-inch stuff. Oh gosh, what are they? Oh yeah, most of them are end connectors, male and female.
Well, the stuff is, it's just great stuff. I had some at the top of the tower that I didn't tape up. I took the connector off. I didn't tape it up, but I bent it over like a shepherd's hook so that the end was aiming towards the ground. And man, I was that way for a few years, and I just got up there and served a new end on it. I put a new end connector on it, and you would have never known it was exposed to the weather.
There you go. Yeah, out there at the tower, I've got a doghouse out there at the vertical, and just a little bit of a matching network, because the tower, once I've got enough radials underneath there, and you do the test on it, I got it down to about 38 ohms, and I had to match that with about probably 20 puff of some transmitting capacitors, and got my match that way.
Absolutely. Speaking of 20 puffs, I didn't think we'd be getting to talk about Brent again already.
Yep.
Excuse me? He said 20 puffs. I said, I didn't think we were going to be talking about you. Puffs or puffs? Puffs, like something in your mouth, you're taking a puff.
There you go.
Oh, no.
That was back in the 70s. Come on.
Don't smoke. I think that's all they grow down in Kentucky is those left-handed cigarettes, right?
That's ditchweed,
smoking. What, man?
Smoking. Ditchweed.
Ditchweed, okay. I never inhaled.
Nah, me neither. I just exhaled a whole bunch.
And I meant to tell you, Chris, they got a great signal up here in Toledo, by the way.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm sure Matt is probably not wanting anybody telling me that, but
everybody's got a good signal with me.
Yeah, I know. It almost makes me wonder if Brent's not running illegal down there. He got an illegal antenna or something. I mean, he's like, well, yeah.
Well, it is the illegal antenna. It's about 3 feet too long.
Well, it's never illegal. It's just not authorized.
You know how the Kentucky Ridge Runners are, Chris?
Yeah, they got those air-cooled dummy loads outside hanging in trees.
Oh, yeah. Some of the best moonshine I ever had was from Kentucky.
Only thing I did is I went out and wired up my third axle on my trailer here and got the RF spewing.
There you go.
So, all kids aside, Brent, how's the house hunting going?
Well, it's house hunting. It ain't gone too good so far. I mean, we made an offer on one, and that didn't go so well. And let's put it this way, I'm not playing. Wherever I go, I'm gonna have enough land. Nobody's gonna build on top of me if I do move. And there was 1 extra acre I tried to get with a house, and the guy wanted $20,000 for 1 acre of land that's in the middle of nowhere just because he knew somebody wanted it.
Good grief.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Did you go have a little chat with him?
I didn't even try. He was I went through a realtor, and he was a Amish guy. Didn't even have a telephone, but he built the house.
Hey, Brent, are you off frequency just a touch?
That's what I'm hearing.
Give him up your canal.
Yeah, these old, I hit it with, I run my hand across our guess and hit it back, and then, yep, I was off.
I thought you were, but I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to listen closely.
Yeah, KGQ. Oh, no, be just like me. Go ahead and say what you want, and then think about it after you said it. KC4DB20.
K and 80.
WA4DB21.
K4FEG.
Fred, what have you been into?
Not a whole lot. Just been doing yard work and everything else, and that's about it.
Well, you're sounding marvelous this evening.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, Fred, you got an excellent signal up here. Earlier, you were 30 over, Fred.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Everybody's strong. I don't think anybody's coming in this way. I think Brian's probably the weakest, but I think it's probably the way my antenna's oriented. Brian still is about a solid S9. Everybody else is 20 over.
Yeah, I'm just running barefoot. Hello, radio.
V3DHE
Or RR.
All right, Caesar, you disappeared, huh?
Yeah, I went upstairs, had to take care of a couple of things. Good evening. I'm not sure if who's all on, but call here is VE3DIG from Toronto, Ontario. Not sure who's there, Mike. Go ahead.
Well, pretty much the same group that we had earlier. We had a fellow from Georgia joined us, and Fred joined us, and I don't know, were you here when Brent came in?
I didn't get a chance. I know Brent was in there, but I didn't get a chance to say hello to Brent. Brent, good evening to you. Hopefully all's well. Haven't talked to you in a while.
Yes, sir. All is well, and yep, everybody's going good here. It's been a while since I talked to you. I guess it's been, well, actually, I think we've talked one time in about 3 months now.
He dropped the extra axle on his trailer, Caesar. Oh, the TPOTA? That's right, Trailer Parks on the Air.
T-POTA.
Hello, Caesar from Chris.
Hey, good evening, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Mac left me off the list. That's understandable. I expect that from him.
Well, I couldn't keep score anymore, Chris. I didn't know if you were here when Caesar was still here or not.
Yeah, I'm the only Canadian, that's why, Mac?
Well, I'm not going there, Caesar.
I'm outnumbered tonight.
And good evening to you, Caesar. This is Fred, and I'm located 30 miles north of Memphis, Tennessee. I'm sure you know where that is. And anyway, you got a good signal into Southwest Tennessee here. Good evening to you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, good evening, Fred, I believe. Yeah, the name here is Caesar, and I'm located near Toronto, about 20 miles northwest of Toronto. And yeah, you got a great signal, 20 over. I mean, everybody's got a great signal this evening. Just a big difference from the last few days. Fred, go ahead.
Yeah, amen on that. Yeah, the northern lights have really tore everything up, that's for sure. Magnetic disturbance. It's amazing how something like that can tear up the bands. We were discussing earlier, we were up on 80 meters, 75, 80 meters, and we were talking up there, and within a couple of minutes, all of a sudden people started just first of all, they got an echo. Everybody had an echo, and then you'd be talking to somebody, and then they just completely disappeared. We just started losing everybody. It was rather quick.
Hey, Fred, would you rather have pretty lights or propagation?
Sorry, what now?
I said, would you rather have pretty colors or propagation?
I'd rather have propagation. I've seen the northern lights really well. I was stationed up in Iceland for 3 years, so I got to see quite a show with the northern lights.
So then you're saying you had your belly full of them, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's nice to see in that, but I'd rather have the propagation because I like to talk.
Well, the problem is, who talks to you, Fred?
All right, now you're getting personal.
He likes to sing too. I heard that in his spare time he was an Elvis impersonator too.
Oh, sing us a song, Fred. Come on out, step up to the stage here.
Brent, he's got a season pass to Graceland. No, I don't do Elvis, and that's not one of the places I go. I had to go there 3 times because everybody comes out here. Of course, they want to go to Graceland, but it's like anything else. Once you go there one time, once is enough.
Yeah, I've been there twice. The first time and the last time.
Yeah. I've never been there, and that was one too many times. Well, if you like the guy, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff there, and you learn a lot about him, and stuff that I didn't know about how generous he was and things that he had done in his life as far as giving away things and that, charities and all that. And you get to see what he lived in, the actual furniture and everything else, and kind of interesting that way if you care anything about him. But again, it's something maybe you want to see once, but to go back 2 or 3 times, no.
Well, now, no disrespect to the king, but did he have a trophy room full of Twinkies?
I don't know. No, he didn't.
Well, I understand he didn't die, he just went home.
Yeah. He left the building.
Yep. You sure he wasn't one of the aliens that they're starting to talk about?
Oh yeah, you've seen Men in Black, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, but which one was it?
Well, he just, like I say, he didn't die. They said he just went home.
No.
That reminds me, when he passed away, everybody kept saying, oh no, he's still alive, he's just under wraps or, this, that, and the other. And then they started having those videos, and I watched one of those YouTube videos one time. This guy's going through this place in a pickup truck, and all of a sudden out of the woods, here comes this big old fat Elvis running at him, hollering at him, jumps up on the truck and starts bouncing off the hood and everything. About cracked up.
Oh, gosh.
Well, he is actually still alive. He's just one of the impersonators on YouTube.
I gotta hit the side room, boys. KM9. All right, come on back, Mac.
Be sure to wash your hands.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, not with urine.
Put some medication on it.
Yeah. And make sure you got that condom secured over your microphone, too.
He's the only guy I know who puts one on and go on a date.
I'm just going to leave the rest of that alone.
Isn't that terrible? Everybody takes a swipe at him.
Well, usually nobody gets a break when Mac's in there and he's feeling good. I mean, 'cause he'll tear you up. So, Brent, that guy turned down that offer on that property, huh?
Yeah, he countered, He, like I said, he knew I wanted it, and he pushed the price up, and he wanted $20,000 for a little less than an acre of land out in the middle of nowhere.
God, man. That was a nice house, though, that you were looking at. That was on a nice piece of property.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing around. You're miles from any. You're not miles from any. There's small stores and stuff, but that's nothing. I mean, land is not worth that much there. It's not worth that much here, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I understand. 20,000 for 1 acre. Is that what you're talking, Brent?
Yeah, it's a little under. I mean, a little under an acre. Yeah.
Well, it must have been really in the boons, because for 20,000, you'll be here where I am. I mean, you can't even, 20,000 won't even do nothing.
Okay, matey.
Case 40 BXC. Yeah, well, I understand. I mean, like where I'm at, I can show you 2 acres. It costs $350,000, but it's sitting on the edge of the lake.
K4 FEG.
Thank you.
VE3DAG. Hey, Fred? Yeah, go ahead.
Where you been hanging out in the morning? I listened on 213 this morning, but I didn't hear anybody.
No, I haven't been down there in